Hello, welcome back to Coan Creative. Ezra, what are we making today?
Ice sculptures.
What other project are we going to do today?
Excavating toys from ice.
That means digging toys out of ice cubes. Let's get started. In today's project, you'll need small containers or small ice cube trays to freeze water in, food coloring, small toys to freeze in your water, and possibly buttons, beads, or other things you would like to dig out of ice cubes. Okay, here we go. I forgot to tell you that you'll also need some sort of pouring pitcher with water in it. Ezra, can you take the pitcher and pour half of the water in the blue container?
Okay.
That's perfect. Okay, now take one of your toys and put it inside and see if it floats. Just one toy. There you go. Now try a button and see what the button does in the water.
I hope.
Well, you could put them in together. Oh, that one floats. But did the unicorn float?
No.
No,
That.
it sinks. What about the bead that's sitting there on the table?
Okay.
It's right next to the bunny.
I'll try it.
And there you go. Does that sink?
Yeah.
Excellent. So here's
That also sinks.
you can put them on top of each other. Something heavy will make the floating thing sink. And that's pretty fun. If we freeze the ice with the floating thing sitting on the top, it's really easy to dig it out. If you want to make it more challenging, freeze your bead on the top, but only fill your container halfway. Then stick it in the freezer for about an hour and it will develop a crust on the top. You'll be able to pour more water on the top and your floating thing is no longer floating. It's inside the ice, which is pretty fun. Next, we're going to make colored ice cubes in pretty shapes. Are you ready? Okay, Ezra decided that he wanted to make green ice. So there you go, Ezra. Put some color into our jar of water. A little bit of blue. Perfect.
Ooh.
All right, now take one of your, use your pipette as a stir stick.
Okay.
We have pipettes left over from a science experiment kit that we had. Wow, that's some dark green. Now you can use your pipette, yes, to fill up those trays. Go to it. Since these are so shallow, these trays are so shallow, we can put them in the freezer and they will freeze rather quickly. We have been filling them up 3 times a day. And at the end of 4 days, we will have 4 of those that have toys in them and quite a lot of these. And we have some in blue and some in green and some in yellow. Are you excited, Ezra? When the ice is frozen, get out a baking sheet with edges and some digging and carving tools. This is how easy a silicone container pops ice out, just like that. I'm using my left hand and I'm right-handed, see? I hadn't thought about it sooner, but muffin cups would have been perfect. Could freeze a whole lot of them at one time. Here we are with our pile of colored ice shapes. We stack them into slippery sculptures, allowing them to melt together, taking them apart, rebuilding again and again and again and again. It was so much fun and we spent a lot of time on this project. In the end, our fingers were very colorful for quite some time afterwards.
So I'm going to take this. So since this has little blades,
It's called serrated edge.
that stuff,
Zigzag like a saw.
it zigzags like a saw. That's what cuts through the ice.
You're being careful to keep your fingers back.
Yeah, I'm holding on to the bunny. Don't you see the purple bead?
I do.
It's sticking out. Got the bead out! I can't feel the ice.
How come?
Because this, I think, is really thick.
Maybe the pot holder is making your hand warmer. The
Yeah.
ice was hurting your fingers.
Now I have to go near his head.
Wow, you did it!
I got him out. Oh, isn't he cute?
He is cute.
It was really fun.